Hello, Malloy. What's up, Scyther? No name. Good to see you guys. Afternoon. Thanks for the farming guide vid. Just finished it. Glad you liked it. What's up, Lumiere? Hello, Juan Eyes. AI False. What buffs do we have today? Can't see on the Android. Can you not see in the corner of your screen this little flaming wing that's up here in the upper left-hand corner up here? If you click on it, it's right by your frame. Does that show on the Android? I'm not being sassy. I'm actually questioning it. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. You can't click it, really? Okay, let me report that. But these are the buffs for what it's worth. Second here. Is anybody else on the Android able to confirm that they can't click it before I set up this report? I want to make sure it's not isolated or that it's not it's something that's impacting everybody on Android. You don't have a problem clicking it on Android, on emulator or on an actual Android handheld device. On actual phone, okay. Wipeout, everybody else seems to be able to do it, so maybe try restarting your game and see if that clears it a little bit. Eluja, we got a guy saying that he's on an Android device and he can't click the wing on the frame. How can we use dog walking with XP artifacts to increase stigma drop in eulogy? I mean, you don't have to use dogs. You just put regular people in there. You just want to make sure you have 3 people in there so that you get the max XP. I have problems. Okay, I'm going to report that a couple people are having issues with. Some people report this. Okay, I just sent up a report that some people are reporting not being able to click on the wing to show the buffs on Android devices. It's working for many, but I have a couple of people in chat saying it doesn't work for them. So added to the bug report. There's a lot of situational bugs in this game right now. Some people are noticing when they go to sell random pieces of gear, sometimes it's showing the right amount and sometimes it shows like 125,000 gold. Now when you sell it, it gives you the 15k. Even if it says 125, it gives you the 15. It's selling for the right amount, but we've noticed some issues where selling gear gets a little bit wonky. We're not sure why. We've noticed some issues where when you're on this screen and you try to upgrade a piece of gear from 85 to 90, sometimes it still shows 85. It's still showing the 85 stats, and you literally have to click on a unit and go back to see it change to 90. So there are some spaghetti coding kind of I mean, they're genuine bugs, right? They're not game-breaking issues. They're just annoying things that they're trying to track down and patch, and a lot of them are going to take an update. So I guarantee you we're going to see a download the newer version kind of an update coming soon that's going to patch a whole bunch of this stuff. For now, just ride with it. It's surprisingly less buggy than I expected it to be. They need to make the icons bigger on phones. Yeah, and they need to maybe make the icons smaller on devices, because this is fine, but if you like the older interface where you can see the names of the stuff and you go over here and turn off compact view, don't you think this is a little obnoxiously big for a PC client? I get that this probably looks a lot better on devices, but yikes. It's gonna take me forever. Yeah, your options are giga huge or tiny with very little detail. So yeah, it's you know, there's some tweaks and fixes that need to be done. 3 columns is better, 4 columns is better, but you know, whatever. Does returning player get an ML selector, or is it just new players? Nobody gets an ML selector. Nope, it doesn't look better on mobile. Good to know. Oh my god. And once again... Oh, okay, wait. That's working. It's not working for my... I'm so over this, I'm so over this multi-chat thing not working. Second here. There we go. That's... How do I build Blue Crow? Do I have that guy built? I hear he's really good now. This is my Blue Crow. I don't think he's doing anything more than holding gear. Why don't you guys post your crows in chat? Let me see you guys' crows. Okay, thanks for the stretch. Hello, multi chat. Why aren't you showing me any? Okay, that's over here. Yes, it's working. Okay. My Blue Crowd's Revenge set. Well, somebody post a real Crowd because Revenge set is silly. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. Kinda, not really. They really need to do something with Revenge set. It's just kind of sad. Nobody really uses it except everybody always has that one really good Revenge set that they say, no, really, I use it on this unit. It's like, no, you use banger gear that happens to be Revenge set and that you would probably not be using if it was on speed. If it was the same gear subs on speed set. Any thoughts on FCC post buff? I haven't played RTA. I've been busy making guides. Is the limited selector worth buying with the coupons? If you want one of the limited units, because the selectors we're going to get for free are not going to have the same range. If you really want Frida or Flan on your team and you feel those are necessary and you got the money to spend, pretty worth. Rift's still worth doing now, or resets in a couple of weeks. No, we got a couple of months left in reset. A couple of months left. What's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow is when the Operation Zieg event goes live, and we start being able to farm the Siegfried tickets. It's week 1 of a 4-week-long event. There is no dog passive. When we're talking about dog walking, I just use dogs to fill up the space. If you don't have anybody in the spot, there's nobody to gain XP, so there's nowhere for that XP overflow to go. It could literally be any unit in that spot. I've had a couple of people ask me about that. I guess I didn't explain it too well. Like if you're here, let me jump into a fight. Show you what I mean. I could just run Tierra all by herself, right? Did you see that limited selector in the pay-to-win shop is up to Flan? Yes. Yes, it is. And when people see the limited selector in the free shop is not up to Flan, they're going to lose their shit. But it doesn't look like it is. 197 Stigma. But if I fill the spots up with, let's not use people that are faster than T area. How about that? It should be more because they should be gaining XP, but they're max XP already, so that XP will overflow and become penguins. That's the way I believe it works. Let's see what it says here. $361. That's why you always want to take somebody. Now, it can be units you're friendship farming. That's ideal. But even if you don't have anybody you're friendship farming, make sure you got 3 units on the team so that they're earning XP, but the XP has nowhere to go, so it overflows and becomes Stigma. And that's the only reason I was using the dog, is because I just needed somebody to slam into that last spot. It's not that there's anything mystical about the Phantasm. He was just a unit to occupy the spot who was already max level so that I got overflow XP. Dogs gain more XP on their passives. Do they still? I thought they got rid of that. Let me look. I have not built Firelytica yet, no. Mother of God. We might be making a little supplemental guide about using Phantasms if you want to just farm Stigma. Okay. It may have just been that I got a lucky Stigma drop in the run there, guys. Not panic yet. See if we can find one where you don't. Let's try to get one where we can compare it, right? No Stigma drop there. No Stigma drop there. That was gold. None there. The helmet. Okay, 281. One more time. What artifacts Kyria on? I've got her on an XP boosting artifact. Charm. Nothing. Charm. 80 Stigma. So this one's gonna be inflated by 80. So this one should be like 361, right? 361. Okay, so 280's our baseline, or 281's our baseline. Let's get rid of the Phantasms. Let's not use you because you're not max level. Okay, so we're 80 too high, so it should be 361 again. Okay, so this is a... We should be at 441. Fuck, another one. We should be at 521. 521. The Phantasms aren't having any effect on the amount of Stigma you get. It's the same. Okay, so it's The XP passive is boosting their XP, but once they're max level, it doesn't, the overflow doesn't flow out, because when I ran 3 phantasms, we're getting the exact same 280 base plus whatever, or 281 base plus whatever was being dropped. So yeah. Phantasms have no effect on how much stigma you get. They're not walking XP generating machines. It's just a greedy passive just for themselves. Woo! I was like, damn, I just put that guide up. Right, exactly, Bearing Bear. It's just for themselves. They're not walking XP boosters. Holy wall of text on Twitch. What was my wall of text on Twitch? Oh, you mean the bot? I need to fix those bots. Which stage is the best for farming? Eulogy. If you don't care about AP or the special drops, Eulogy is still the best. It's the best for gold. It's the best for charms. It's the best for friendship farming. But saying you don't care about AP and those other special drops is kind of crazy. You really need those proof of courage to donate to your guild. The drops are really nice, and AP is very, very important. So if you're into getting that kind of stuff, right now I prefer. I'm back and forth. I think Natalon, Theron had 10, a Hidden Truth is the easiest to farm, because there's no boss mobs here really. You chew through it pretty quickly. But if you can build a team that can handle it, Episode 5, Twilight Cape 10S, The Chase 2 does pay out a little bit better. And I mean a little bit better. But it's significantly harder because of these fucking moose. These moose are super, super tanky. They're very hard to one-shot. I had to build like a giga-strong team to go through and just one-shot this and make it kind of fast. And if there's a dual attack, it bricks it and slows it down. But I'm debating on whether I stay up here or if I stick with the other one, because it's just takes lower gear. And the nice thing about 410 is I can speed farm it pretty well with a friendship unit. This one, I can speed farm it, but I need a full team of 4 units, so I can't friendship farm it as easily. Unless I want to go slow. If I want to go slow, I can friendship farm it. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't really settled on it. I'm leaning towards the chase, but it's not super fast. I have had one person tell me though that if you don't care about fast, that you can friendship farm 410 with just Euphine. And I'm assuming he means Abyssal Euphine. I want to try that real quick. Is that interesting? Why did my test not have episode 6 levels? Because there are no repeatable episode 6 levels. At least none that I found so far. Unless there's some in the last chapter, they're all one and dones. Nope, they are one and done. All levels are one and done. There are very few levels that you can repeatedly farm. You can go and rewatch them in the journal. If you want to watch the stage or see it again, you can totally do it in the journal, but you can't farm them for drops. Hello, Wolf. You want to hear something crazy? With 1.2 Mystic Metals, I'm only using singles, and I got ML Luna, ML Landy, ML Paulus, ML Senya. Log off. Soul. I'm not even kidding here, right? Turn off the game. Get in your car. Go to a convenience store, buy a fucking lottery ticket. Do it now, and then come back and tell me how rich you are, because that is some shit right there. Dude, the gates are open for you. Go get a lottery ticket. RB on XP Booster with 3 friends is clearing that episode 5 stage you mentioned. Really? Try it. Eufine's doing pretty good here. Not fast, but holy shit. RB I like better. If what you're saying works, Evan Dariel, I'll use RB because I've got a spare RB and I can slap his ass on the friendship artifact. This one, I don't have an XP artifact, and I'm not putting a usable character on the Eufine artifact. Oh, you're gearing the friends? No, I need it to work with the friends dead, so that's not going to work. Wow, so, yeah. That's pretty cool. Eufine does solo clear this. Not fast, but there you go. Yo, where did Crow come from? Check out Crow's ghost hanging out behind. Oh no. It was because it was a Robbie got the kill shot. Right? A Ravi got the kill shot and brought him back, right? That had to be what happened. I might have to build a second Abyssal Euphine for farming if that's the case. So where are people farming catalyst points? Literally anywhere. Any adventure stage, they all drop the same catalyst points. It's 1 catalyst for every stamina you spend. So if you farm an 8 stamina stage or you farm a 20 stamina stage, it's still a 1-for-1. However much stamina you use is how much AP you're going to get. Catalysts and AP, catalyst points, AP, they're the same thing. I don't know why Smogate decided to give 2 names to them, because it sure as shit still says AP right here, and instead of they can't call it CP for catalyst points because people get it confused with combat points, CP score on your units. I don't know why. Well, how on earth did they just decide to change the name to catalyst points? Confuse people, I guess. Okay, so RB. Try a faster RB. See what happens. Or Rem. Or maybe just leave it AP, adventure points, because you only get them from adventure. That's why they're called AP. I have no idea why they changed it. I think the worst change of the Origin update for new players is specialty changes. They made it so complicated because unless you have specific repeatable stages unlocked, you can't do them. MCS DM! Thank you for the 16 months, brother, man. I appreciate it. Which artifact do you think would be best for a damage dealer, Fallen Cecilia?
Hey, Wulf. Ha.
I think a damage dealing FCC, you're probably going to want to run Probably going to want to run 3F. Look at that health. This Arby's not even max mullet. I can see it though, right? I can see it. If we had a friend on there who was you know, taking some hits, keeping Arby alive, I think it could happen. We think Abyssal Euphine can do this though. Like, no joke, couldn't do flurries until after the Vivian boss stage, which is the farmable stage. Yeah, so I guess that's a thing. They probably need to look at and reassess the reassess some of the conditions for the specialty changes if they're gonna change things up like this. Two different Victorica? I probably just didn't, I didn't freaking imprint her is all. Got one pulling some extra crowds. Yeah. With her skills off, man, Asphine does this. The only issue is that I'm going to need a second Euphine. Do I have a second Euphine? I can build, I mean, this is my dog walker right here. When I'm friendship farming, I just run Euphine. And when I'm not friendship farming, I can run the speed clear team. But you know what? I'm only going to do this when I'm friendship farming. He's not even coming close to dying. Wow, that is crazy. Man, it's slow though. Good one to run in the background. No, I'm worried, Evan. If I leave her skills on, she'll go. First of all, she'll go to just single target attacks, and she'll get real fragile. I'll go ahead and do it just to see what happens if I have her skills on. I guess she's so zoomy it didn't matter there, did it? Oh, this waffle heals itself. That's why you want the skills on, so we can do enough damage to stay ahead of the healing. Oh my god, it's so slow. Yeah, you could definitely RB Euphine, or you could Euphine Tierra and Friendship Walk 2 units. Oh my god. This is why people like 410 better. This might be slightly more resources, but oh my god, it's slower with this thing healing itself. Healing itself and putting a slow debuff. Okay, wow. Let's go make another Euphine. Let's see. Summon. Dead. Summon. Here. There. I knew I had one laying around. Okay. Farmer Euphine underway. So what do we need for this girl? Who used to clicking on the table? I miss clicking on the table. Okay. So you go out and you go in. We want you to, let's see, we want you to perpetually be on a friendship boosting artifact. So this one looks good. Party time. I need to level you up. Have I tested out Lytica after her buffs? I have not. All I've been doing is making guides. That's why today is for me. I'll answer whatever questions you guys got. I'm going to put out a little specialty change guide that I've already kind of got pre-recorded. And then have an enjoyable Sunday to myself. And then I think I'll do some review, you know, once I get Victorica and Crow upgraded, I'll do some reviews on them. I'll do a video about Arunca, who's coming out here in a few weeks. And maybe I'll start redoing some hunt guides. Why are the mats to change light on to light so rare? I don't know. They're just dicks like that. I wish I had a good answer for you. You can try SSB with Bloodstone. Ain't no way you're gonna tell me there's a better way to do it after I built a second Abyssal Euthene, but sure, why? Wait, you know what? I already have 2 SSB, so why the frick not? This one is not the one to use. How about instead of Bloodstone, I use a Lifesteal one? Surely that'll work, right? Ow. Ow. Here, Evan, you got your wish. Arby's on the team. Friend unit. SSB's got a heal block on her too, Evan. Holy shit. Hang on. We need this to be a fair test. I know it's going to clear with Arby. I know it's going to clear with Arby, but I need to have a test that's just seeing if Bologna on Lifesteal or Bologna on Bloodstone, same thing, can solo it. Yeah, that is a problem, right? Freaking Earth element units without Arby here to help out. I don't think her lifesteal's keeping up. Ooh, in the blind. The blind and the... I don't know, man. These fuckers healing themselves. I could put Bloodstone on her. That might take the edge off Bloodstone and Lifesteal. Yeah, Bloodstone heals a lot more. But I think I'll need both. Ooh. Stupid free unequip's gone. Why does that end? Why do they end things like at random times? Why can't all things end at the same time? Why do buff events go to server reset while unequip goes to some random esoteric time on Sunday? And Guild Wars starts at a different time than server reset, and just you need a freaking flow chart to know when things start and stop in this game. Yeah, I mean it's midnight, right? Like the moment unequip ends, it's technically Monday in Korea. It's like 12:01 a.m. in Korea, so it's technically Monday. I get that, but it wouldn't be so bad if just everything always ended at a specific time. I don't know why they do it. Nobody cares what time it is in Korea. Damn, Evan. Here's the thing, lifesteal and bloodstone all depend on her damage, and when she's blind, she's guaranteed to miss on the green units, so she's gonna do shit damage. Ain't no way Balone SSB is doing this. Maybe she'll work on episode 3 where most of your enemies are fire units, but episode 5 where most of your enemies are earth units, this ain't it, guys. That's a weak sauce heal. She's hanging on by a thread. I don't think ML Bologna clapped back enough to do it. What other dog walkers have AoE basic skills? Yuna, but I wouldn't call her a dog walker. She doesn't do a lot of damage. Free Spirit Tieria, Green Vildred, Arby, maybe Asflan, possibly Landy. But no, I really think it's just Holiday U-Fiend. Sure. I can't believe she pulled it back from the brink, guys. Oh my god. We're trapped. This is like remember fighting Sinful Angelica on Prophetic Candlestick back in 2019 in Guild Wars? That's what this feels like. I ain't about it. You want to do this and RB, you go for it, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know you're right, Evan, but there's some mad lads out there, like me, who would want to friendship farm 3 things at a time. Are we afraid to do Edward because he's never going to get a rerun? No, we could do Edward. We're just farting around here. I might make a little like supplemental video saying, hey, if you want a friendship farm 3 units, you don't care about time. Here are units who can solo this shit if you don't care about time. Okay, Bologna's making some gains here. Ow. Good old Sigurd Scythe. Why Sylvan Sage Vivian uses the chatty artifact. She's already got damage mitigation, so it's really hard to one-shot her. And that means she'll get hurt bad enough that it'll proc chatty, which gives her a gigantic barrier. And killing her through that barrier from chatty with her built-in damage mitigation just gives her a lot of extra survivability that people like. You did not just call Bologna garbage. That's the goddess, my friend. This is the highest stage in the game. Dark Corvus could solo it too. That'd take a while. I think AU Fiend is faster here. What stage? It's the Chase 2, episode 5, chapter 10S. I appreciate it, Bomb. Guider Aether clears this. Crazy. Yeah, so far AU Fiend seems to be the fastest. But Bologna is doing it. For the people that don't have AU Fiend and do have Bologna, she does appear to be clearing it nicely. Okay, so we got Bologna, we got AU Fiend. Who else do we have that should be able to solo this? Don't say Arby, Evan. I bet Tayu clears it. Oops, shit, wrong button. Oh yeah, we want to try Asflan. So we go with what? A lifesteal Asflan or a damage Asflan? Let's try a Bloodstone damage Asflan. Damage, lifesteal. How about both? Damage with Bloodstone. Navy Captain Landy will do it, but she won't be consistent because you can't guarantee the salvos. Ouch. 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 Guess we leave her skills off. That was a full heal. Ouch. 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 This is a full heal, then it's consistent. Okay. It's a full heal. So Asflan should do it. Are there any blue fights on this floor, though? Yeah, there's a problem, though, Evan. I took one look at Arunca and told MLTU to kick rocks. Maybe he'll pop out of my ML5 summon ticket, but I don't think you can kill the boss with skills off. Yeah, okay, we'll leave the skills on then. Let's see, where's the button? It will get us a defense break, sure. Light Kairon with 200 ER, sure. Does the final boss strip? I don't like Fene into these green units. We're just looking for units that can solo the highest stage, which Flan does not. Okay, Flan is out. Any other ideas? This is it's this chapter, guys. Twilight Cape 10S Chase number 2. It's the highest chapter in the game that you can farm. No, we're not looking for 2-man teams. We're looking for solo teams, 1-man teams. ML Kairon? I don't think so, guys. Bosses don't often crit. Yeah, he won't kill the boss. The boss isn't going to crit enough. BBK, she'll get hit too much, she'll die. Okay, let's see what happens. I don't think this is gonna work though. Swish, swish. Man, that was pretty sad damage. Give him a good fisting. Pop. That kind of makes up for it. In the meantime, what are we talking about? We're just looking for units who can solo farm the hardest stage. Right now, so far, it's ML Bologna and Abyssal Euphine. I'm not sure with the skills off we're going to be able to get through that last phase, guys. He does not do enough damage to stay ahead of the heals if we have the skills off. Oh my god, Violet would take forever, and I think Violet would have the exact same issue that Afternoon Soak Clan had. Eventually, he would get hit enough and die. Everybody calls her Celine Prince Charming. Ouch. Can you give Kairon the artifact that has defense pen on AoE? I can, but I'm probably going to want to run him on the friendship artifact. What type of speed do you guys have on your arena's fastest debuffers? Depends what team I'm taking it into. Some teams I run some off defenses I run a fast team. Some teams I run a slow team. Wouldn't Candlestick be better on Kairon here? Yes, but we want the artifact to be the XP boosting artifact. If we're min-maxing, we're min-maxing here. This stage needs at least 2 farmers. Nope, we've already soloed it with 2 units. Yeah, see that big hit? Stupid heal. I think we just found a third one. Exclamation point coupon rookie. God, this is so slow. He can kill it. He's already halfway down. How do you think we got half of his health gone already? Oh, yeah, he scales with missing HP. Okay, so we might legitimately be stuck. Oh, I'm sorry, Rookie. You're on YouTube. My bad. Hang on. I'll put it up right here. If you can't click on that link, then, you know, I'll just paste it. I'll just paste it into the YouTube side. Doobie-doobie-doo. There you go, buddy. Go get your free stuff. Yeah, we're stuck here forever. Infinity fight. We're fighting freaking 2019 Angelica on Prophetic Candlestick. We're never getting out of this. So this would probably work. He'd probably work on 410, but he's not going to work on 510. Yeah, if you guys haven't done that coupon thing, get on it, man. It's too free. Yep, we're right back to where we started. Infinite fight. So that's not going to work. Okay, have we got any other ideas? So far, we have got 2 winners and 3 duds. Solo Ravi. Fire Ravi? Not APOC, but Fire Ravi? Is that what you're wanting to see? Why am I not fucking seeing her? Because I didn't recognize her with her skin on. Okay. That was a lifesteal Kayron, not a... I mean, it was a damage Kayron, but he was wearing lifesteal. Didn't Bologna have Sigurds on? Yeah, so I'd have to run a lifesteal Bologna. Fiend so far is the only one I think that can run the run the XP boosting artifact. Lone Crescent Bologna could do it, but she was on Sigurds. I'd have to build a lifesteal. We're solo farming, Sue. We're looking for units who can solo farm the highest stage. So far, we found 2. We're checking to see if we got a 3rd here. RB can't solo farm it, and you gotta take a friend. If you want 2-man teams, we got dozens of 2-man teams. Then you gotta spend gold to take the gear off of them. That's crazy. Ravi's kind of pulling it together here, guys. I think Ravi might be our 3rd. We'll see how she stands up in the end here, but I think Ravi might be our 3rd option. What should I pick from the episode 1 hero and artifact selector? You get Assyria and Song of Stars for free now, right? Or is that what you're supposed to use the selector on? I thought you got them for free now. I would lean towards Destina for the unit. And for the artifact, that's a trickier one. I'd have to think of that. Oh, thank you, Sue. Brilliant, brilliant. Bloodstone. Destina and Bloodstone. Yeah. Yeah, so many guides I put up. What if I don't have Bloodstone? It's like, well, then it's going to be really fucking hard for you, isn't it? Oh, yeah, get Bloodstone. Very, very good call, Sue. Very good call. Red Haste can solo. I don't think his S2 is going to be enough healing. He's only got 1 skill that heals. This is working because she's consistently healing. We just need to see if she can kill this boss. Stuns are so nice. I don't think Holy Sack is that important early on. It's a really nice artifact to have later, but I mean, when you're talking about, hey, I'm starting Bloodstone, I mean, being able to slap an artifact on any ranger and basically turn that ranger into a healer is such an OP thing. There's so many places like, I need to bring a healer, but I don't have enough damage if I do. Bloodstone solves that. Yeah, because the boss is healing the ads instead of himself. So, yeah. Blammo. Oops. Okay. How likely is freaking blind? Are we stuck? Are we stuck in an infinite loop? Or are we going to be able to outdamage this healing? Is Kane real? No. He's make-believe and can't hurt you. Man, back up to 50% health. Such a big-ass heal. And now we got no turtle. I think Ravi is going to fall into the category of she can solo 410, but not 510. You want to solo 510, I think you're going to need... I don't know, we're ahead of it. We're a little bit ahead of the curve. You think ML Runka, ML Ilanov are kind of on the same level in PvP? I can't decide who to choose between the two. I think ML Runka is going to be stronger than ML Ilanov, but she's an untested quantity, and we've been very wrong on our guesswork before. So, if you're trying to decide between the two from a meta standpoint, I would probably get Ilanov because Arunca could be a dud. And if Arunca is insanely meta super powerful, then you can be like, well, that's okay. Ilanov is still freaking used everywhere and is much easier to gear. But if you wait and you pull Arunca and it turns out we were all wrong and she's actually not a big deal, which I don't think is going to happen. I think she'll be a big deal. But you pull her and she is a big deal or isn't a big deal, you're going to be like, man, I passed up on getting Ilanov for this. Yeah, this is not. She's going to be an answer for just to prove a point. This is why this boss self-healing is why people prefer Natalon 410. Even though the payout's a little bit less, it is so much easier to farm Hidden Truth because the boss is not an asshole. Oh yeah, if you're not going to pull with the big head, you're going to pull with the little head. You get who you want. Just gold. Just for gold, 510 is ever so slightly better than Eulogy. They're very, very similar. The only place Eulogy is definitively better than 510 is speed, ease of clearing with friends, and charms. For gold, it's kind of tied with 510. Watching my pet guide video. I made that a while ago. Hey, Wolf and Roses. I made you a Supreme Gallic video. I hope you liked it. You're welcome, Tuffy. You try Double Edge Rylet. I think he could do it. Evasion's not reliable, man. We watched Afternoon Soaked Land just freaking straight up die. We'll go ahead and try it, but oh my god, this is so slow. Let me show you how minuscule the freaking difference is, guys. Here's my farming chart, right? This is the gold that I got from Eulogy. 5,485 gold per stamina, right? 5,485 gold per stamina from Eulogy. If I come down here to Chapter 10, 5,600 gold per stamina. Chapter 410, 5,300 gold per stamina. Eulogy is like right in between them. It's almost the same gold per stamina. And if you farm these chapters, you'll also earn AP that you don't get from farming Eulogy, and you also have a chance for the rare Skystones Leafs Proof of Courage drop, Proof of Courage to donate to your guild every week, to get the armbands you need to buy stuff, the gold transmit stones, the rare charms. You get all this stuff farming 410 and 510. The biggest advantage for Eulogy for a Saint is two things. One, right here, 1.1 charms per stamina versus 3/4 of a charm per stamina. So you get about 30% more charms farming Eulogy. And it's easier to friendship farm because, yeah, you can do 3 units. We've just watched us do 3 units of friendship farming up here, but it takes a long ass time to do 3 units. It's taking like 2 to 3 minutes. It takes 20 seconds with a very, very new player gear to farm Eulogy. So if you don't care about AP and you're okay with missing out on the special drops, then yeah, Eulogy for a Saint is the best farm in the game. But saying you don't care about AP and saying you don't care about Leafs and Proofs of Courage and Gold Transmit Stones, that's some crazy talk. Holy shit. Okay, so yeah, I think all these people that got stuck on Chapter 4 can win in Chapter 5. I'm sorry, strike that, reverse it. All the people who got stuck in Chapter 5 can solo Chapter 4. Episode 4. I should call it Episode 4. Episode 4, Chapter 10. But Episode 5 takes some very unique skills. Hey, Wulf, I've been trying to download the Stove client from the Stove website, but I keep getting stuck on verifying install. Try running it in administrator mode. Right-click on it and select Run as Administrator instead of just double-clicking on it. Sometimes that can help. Because a lot of times it's virus softwares and firewalls are kind of blocking it, thinking there's an issue there. And if you run it as administrator mode, it helps punch through some of that. See if that'll work. Can I please share that sheet? My man, all you got to do, go to Google. And type TristenWulf farm. The first video that jumps up, can't see it because it's off to the side. Millions of gold an hour, best place to farm. Just go watch that video. What's up? And the chart's right there in that video. Like it's in there through most of that video, so you should just click anywhere and be able to find it. And there's even kind of a rough tier list on the back, but mind you, this tier list makes it look like Eulogy is the best place to farm. It doesn't mention that you don't get AP and you don't get the special drops farming Eulogy. For that stuff, I still think 410 or 510, whichever one you can rapid clear, is probably the best. 310 also if you haven't gotten to chapters 4 and 5. But for newer players need gold and they need charms and they need a friendship and level units. Eulogy's great for that. And then just playing the game in general, farming whatever easy stages you can farm. You can do that to get your AP because remember, AP is the same no matter what stage you're farming on. Chapter 1 pays 1 AP per stamina. Chapter 5 pays 1 AP per stamina. So it doesn't matter where you farm for AP. It all pays the same. It doesn't matter where you farm. The loot table, your chance for drops for sky stones and proof of courage and all that kind of stuff, all that is the same. So all of these yeah, all these leaf sky stones, all these the drop table's the same. It's not like there's a higher chance to get a gold transmit farming chapter 5 than farming chapter 1. That's the same. So all of these special bonuses are the same no matter what stage you farm. It's just all about what gets you the most gold and stamina. So of course, the higher you're able to farm, the better it is for you. If you struggle and have like a 25% win rate on chapter 5, but you can 100% clear chapter 2, farm chapter 2. It's not that different. It's 1,000 less gold per stamina. Yeah, that adds up. But if you're just wanting gold, shift over to Eulogy and then go back for more AP. So it's kind of a choices. You know, you got to choose based on your best return on investment for your account. The game of resource management. So you manage your resources. I need gold more than anything, right? Check me out here, right? Do you think if let's say I had just 100,000 gold, it's all I got left, 100,000 gold. Do I need gold more? Or do I need AP more? Oop. I've got 87,000 AP right now. Maybe I should be farming Eulogy because that's going to get me gold faster. And by faster, I mean 20-second runs instead of 1.5 to 2 minute runs. I'm friendship farming. I'm getting gear charms. I'm racking up my gold. But if I'm relatively new, I have 125 AP and I have 100k gold, and I need AP to buy charms to level my units as well as gold. Find whatever chapter of adventure you can farm the best so you can dip into all the categories. It's the same thing we've said about farming Rift versus farming Hunts. When people say, is Rift better or is Hunts better? Well, do you need gear or do you need Reforge mats to make that gear level 90? It's useless to farm Hunt and get a shit ton of it's useless to farm Rift and get a shit ton of top end 85 gear, and you can't level any of it because you don't have any Reforge mats. So you stay in Hunts. Yeah, you get slightly lower quality gear and a less volume of gear, but you get a metric fuck ton more Reforge mats because it drops posters more often, and it has a chance to drop 50 Reforge mats at a time instead of just 1 or 5. So you get a lot more Reforge mats, and once your Reforge mats are stocked up, then you can haul your ass back over to Rift and farm the higher end gear. Manage your resources. Focus on the best return on investment. Best charm farm, is it just the NPC fights? Best charm farm is Eulogy for a Saint, followed by pretty much all of the AP stages, guys. All of the adventure stages pay roughly the same except for episode 1. There's marginal differences. 0.73, 0.78, 0.73, 0.74. Marginal differences for charm farming. Eulogy is a special side story that you have to unlock. You go over to side stories, you go into Book of Memories, and Eulogy for Saints right here. And to unlock it, if you don't have one of these keys, you'll have to spend 900 Sky Stones for a key to unlock it. The one-time fee. Just make sure when you're in Eulogy, you never, ever, ever complete it. See how it says all stages clear? And I click on this. Never click this. If you click this and receive it, then out here will be another button that says complete the stage to get the final reward. And you're freaking, I haven't had coffee yet, just woke up brain, and your button clicking compulsion will take over. You'll click that, and once you collect that last thing, it closes the stage forever and you can never go back in. So always leave Eulogy for Saint open. How do I get this key? You click this button up here at the top and you spend 900 Sky Stones and buy one. You will get a couple from doing the Adventurous Path, but you'll want to use those keys on Rangar's Chaotic Full Moon Festival and on the Bittersweet Festival. Those are where you're going to use your free keys. Once your free keys are spent, you have to use paid keys to open things up, and Eulogy is worth it just for the farm. What team do I use to farm 1010? If you're relatively new, the free-to-play team to farm 410 is 410. We'll leave you there as a, okay. Free-to-play team. Everybody gets Free Spirit Tieria, so we'll use her. Everybody gets Bomb Model Kana from Connections. We'll use her. If you do not have Bloodstone Bomb Model Kana, just put a Soul Weaver on the team, like Angelic Montmorency, anybody who can heal. And we'll use Green Vivian because everybody gets her too. And the last unit can just be whoever I'm friendship farming. We'll use Victorica. I do recommend putting your friendship unit in the front so it dies fast and your friend unit comes in, but I'm going to run without a friend unit. Why can't we reopen Eulogy, though? Because a lot of the closure bonuses for side stories are really nice. Like if you close Unrecorded History, you permanently close Unrecorded History, you get 5 bookmarks. Not that big of a deal, but hey, a buck's a buck, right? And they don't want you to be able to permanently close it, get the 5 bookmarks, reopen it, permanently close it, get the 5 bookmarks, reopen it, permanently close it. They still want people to spam the rewards. Now, I'm trying to get them to say, just let people reopen it whenever they want, but program it so you can only get the rewards once. Yeah, or yeah, you know what? For 900 Sky Stones, sure. Let them have the fucking rewards. It's dumb. Here's the thing. Eulogy for a Saint is an outlier. The only reason it works is because it has 5 stage battles. Whereas everything else is, see up here in the corner, 2 out of 3 in the upper left corner. Everything else is 3-stage battles. What makes Eulogy so good is it's 5-stage battles, so that is 2 additional chances to drop gear to turn to powder, 2 additional chances to drop charms, 2 additional chances to drop gold. That's why it's fundamentally better for gold and charm. It's just because it's a 5-stage fight, and there's no other 5-stage fights in the game. It's not that there's anything magical about the stage, it's just for 8 stamina, you get 5 stages instead of 3 stages, which is why across the board, it's like 20 to 25% better on gold and on charm. So this is my 410 team, and it friendship farms, and it's not super high-end gear. It's only decent gear. So that's the team that I would use if I was a free player. Now, the team I'm going to use is just Abyssal Euphine, so I can dog walk free units in the background. Let's see. Okay, you're out. You're out. You're out. And where's New Fiend? New Fiend, get in there, New Fiend. Okay, let's get you up and running. How do we want to build? Now, this is not going to be easy. Ended. I don't think I care about this. That's fine. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard. Oh wait, she's only level 50. Hang on. Oh, girl. How do I get to this episode UI? The UI is so confusing. Wherever you're at right now, whatever episode you're at right now, bottom right-hand corner beside the ready button, go over to, there's a magnifying glass to zoom out. That'll bring you to the overworld map for your area. Click this magnifying glass in the corner to zoom out to the world map, and you can go to chapter 6. This is the new chapters. Chapter 1, season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5. So just pick a season to go into, and that's how you get there. Eulogy's 8 stamina per one run. I think. Hang on. Wrong button. Yeah, it's 8 stamina per run. My god, so many back buttons. Could have just gone to the lobby. Did I get Euphine recently? No, I just jerked her out of the storage. I want to build a second one to make it into my dog walker. The exclamation point commands are for Twitch only, but there you go, buddy. That's what you're looking for. I have to figure out how to set commands on YouTube side. Do I have 2 Tories built too? No, I can't think of a second way to build Tory, so I think I've got a second one in storage, but I just haven't bothered to build a second one yet. Yes, Flying Cat. Yes, it is. But not easy. Oops, that's the wrong button. Recommended. Show me what you got. We're close. Recommended. Let's see. How are we on all this? Fine. Let's that down a notch. This is a job for Fribbles. Okay, let's add a hero. This will Asphine, add. You are gonna run no, what's that artifact called? To a new world. That's not even in the damn. To a new world. Level 15. Got no imprints in you. Max 6-star. We need 2,000 defense minimum. We need a lifesteal set. We don't care about any other set. Oh my god, the unknown item in inventory. Hang on, let me fix that. Rank. There it is. This new torrent neck that we got. 70. Does the XP artifact count towards Stigma if all your heroes are max level? Yes, sir. Care about this. We do want 100% crit. Anything else? This could be attack or defense. This could be attack or defense. The crit chance of attack. I think we want to clear at any reasonable rate. Defense all the way up, back down a notch. He's fine, down a notch. Good. 20% of my gear. Thing. Oh, we have results. Of course we have results. I didn't put any damage limits in. What have we got?
Question: have you tried other areas or farming in the story? I've been farming 6 to 8 in episode for example, and getting the same result as 4 to 10.
Yeah, they all are very, very similar. But no, I haven't tried everything yet because holy shit, that would be a lot. Okay, hang on. I need to raise your thinking to don't care about any of these nerds. But this starting to care a little bit. Take you up to 250. That hero rank 50. Fine. Wow. That bad, huh? That's awful. I guess it's not, though. It's just slow as dog. Okay, let's say screw attack and run the speed up priority up a little bit more. Okay. We're on to something now. Do 160 speed. And let's do 265 crit damage. Narrow it down a little bit more. Okay, they're going to definitely be speed boots. Let's get rid of this. Oh, crit chance neck. That's a good idea. Crit chance is a possibility. I'm trying to build me a farmer Euphine. I like this one. Okay, we're definitely going to wind up with a crit damage next. We'll just let that run off to the side. All the things I thought I'd be doing today, leveling my Euphine wasn't one of them. Or making a second Euphine wasn't on my list. Way too low damage. Mad, I say. Around the corner, completely off my rock. But I'll let you in on a little secret. All the best people are. Do I have a plus? Do you have to plus 15 ML on off? No, you do not. I always make my units earn plus 15, right? I take them up to whatever they basically need for skill cooldowns, and then I start using them. And if they earn it, if I'm using them all the time and they're doing really good things, and maybe I miss a kill by just a little bit of damage, or they die because they're missing a little bit of bulk or whatever, then I'll go ahead and put a little bit of Mola into them because they've earned their keep. Last thing you want to do is pull a Tristen and go, I got Assassin Collie. I hear she's awesome. Plus 15. Now let's build her. I can't build her. I don't have the gear. And now I'm sad and out of Mola. Well, yeah, usually play test them a little bit, right? And, don't just go in. Just don't let people like, oh, she has to be plus 15 to work. It's like, well, try it out and see. And go, yeah, you know what? I almost killed. With a little bit more Mola, I would have killed. Put some Mola into it. Am I ever going to give... You know what, man? I'm more upset about the Okoli thing because it was such a stupid mistake. Like, I built and Mola'd 2 Sigrets when I first started. And then found out you couldn't run the same unit on the team. I went, wait, you can't run 2 Sigrets on a team? Well, what do I do with the second Sigret that I put Mola into? That kind of sucked. But you know what? That was a newbie mistake. That was a learning experience. That's a mistake you learn from. It was a mistake of ignorance. That's not something to get mad about. But the Euphine, the Akoli thing, I knew better. I should have known better. That was a careless mistake. I got caught up in the hype, got all excited about something, and made rash decisions. And when you're talking about a game where you have limited resources, managing your resources is rough. Free Spirit Thierry good on 410 as well. Yeah, the team that I ran earlier, the Thierry of Vivian team, that's in the video too, by the way. I show that team and I show its stats, and I think it's pretty accessible for newer players. That one can farm anything and take a friend along. And if you don't want to take a friend along, slap Fire Mercedes in that place, slap Arby in that place, slap any other DPS unit in that place, and just cleave through it even faster. That used to be Smilegate's slogan sync. Epic 7, you'll have 100 units you don't have gear for. They changed it to play the animation. It just rolled off the tongue better. You done yet, Mr. Fribbles? Okay, what have we got? What have we got? Ooh. Hello, nurse. I think this is the way. Okay, so we're going to use lifesteal. Need one with 26 crit chance, so sort by crit chance. No. Wait, what? Oh, god damn it. When I re-imported Fribbles, it ungeared my god. All that work. Okay, hang on. I gotta fix the crap that happens because of bad imports. Build. Oh my god, lost my FCC build. Annoying. Fine. Here. He's just missing some gear. Bologna, I stole something from Sid. This is the faster Sid, I think. This is the DPS Sid. This one, faster Sid. There's the 280 Sid. And this is the... fix Bologna. Excuse me, where's my second remnant violet? God damn it. Oh, sorry. Was looking away. Is Abyssal Eupheme we're spending 40 coins to get on free to play? She's kind of hard to build. Make sure you can build her first. This program's called Fribbles. If you search TristenWulf Fribbles, there's some videos up on how to... one video on how to get the basics installed and another on how to sit up and make it spin. Okay, it's not using that piece. Boots. Not using the boots, so all I have to replace is the sword. I'm not getting extra currency from pet in Kral's side story. That's because, oh. Well, that's odd. I'll go check that out in just a minute. Okay, I can't get the 26 crit here. How much over critted am I? I'm 2 over, so I can go as low as 26, 25. I can go as low as 24 crit. This has got 26 crit on it. That does not have enough, so I gotta use this one. And change the ER to attack. I lose a good chunk of attack, but I lose a little crit damage. Gain a little speed. It's nowhere near as good, but it's serviceable for our need. Let's see. This one we got 28 crit damage on it. Let's get the torrent pieces sorted. I don't see the Zeeg event. That's because it doesn't go live till tomorrow. Zeeg event starts on the 24th. Crit damage 28. Fuck. Okay. Fine. Fine. Let me load up Rylet's gear into Fribbles and then run the damn search again. Here. Light. Attack. Crit damage. This piece goes on Remnant. I don't care about pen. She's not going to use pen. Boot are defense base. 22 defense. There. Okay, optimizer, Euthine. Oh wait. Set hero rank to 120. Now, find me something. Okay, good. It's still finding out. I am very new player. Why does gearing make me want to go headfirst through a wall? I would say that's because you're a normal, well-adjusted person. It's stupid that we are 7 years into this game and we still don't have savable gear loadouts. It's crazy. Oh yeah, the Asia server, the Zeeg event would have just gone live. Asia and KR servers are about 12 hours ahead of us. Oh, that means we can ask them what the ticket ranges are to confirm. That's a good point. Anybody here on the Asia servers? Asia or KR servers able to tell me what the ranges are on the tickets, if it's truly what we thought, it's as bad as what we thought, or if they're different ranges. I'm curious about that. Go like look at the next weeks and you can still look. See if it still says Blooming Lidica and earlier, or if it says Asplan and earlier. Thanks, Goob. I appreciate you, buddy. Still blooming. Wow. Freaking 16-month blackout window. That's crazy. I tried to warn them. People were like, oh, at least we know it'll be Asflan earlier. I was like, you know that? You know that for sure? You think that the free ticket's going to be as good as the paid ticket? Hell no. That ain't how this works. Ooh, this is still good. This is still good. I didn't lose much at all on this. It's pretty good on the DMGD. High on the MCD. Okay, we happy. We happy. Let's put this together. Please, please, please tell me. Oh wait, is this? It's stealing the Flan piece, isn't it? God damn it. Where's Flan? It is not stealing the Flan piece. It's not stealing the Flan neck, is it? And it's not stealing the Flan neck. It's good. All right. Get my girl put together. How much is the paid limited selector, and does it include everything till now? It's roughly about $60, I think, to get enough to get the selector, and it is everything except for Tori and Young Senya. Those two are not on the limited selector. Everything else is, though. I believe. Did I miss any? I think everything else is. If I don't have Sigrid, who's a good replacement for Wyvern? I have Ran and Lua, but I don't know if they could replace her. You get Sigrid for free, my man. Just go do the hunt event and get Sigrid for free. But Arya is a real good replacement for her. And there's several other high-end teams. When are we getting the limited selector? I think it was week 2 or week 3. I think the artifact one was week 2. Yep, I tried to tell people that in the video. I was like, I gotta brace people for this. They're gonna freak the balls out, but it's the way it is. Let me see. Crit damage 23, 1710. That's the right piece there. This one we need 26 defense on the chest. So defense, 26 defense. That's the piece. On the armor, we need 26 attack. That's the piece. And on the boots, we need 31 defense. That's the piece. And for the torrents, 3 weeks doesn't have any selector only gear. Week 3 doesn't have any selector only gear. Interesting. We are not getting an ML5 selector. It's just a random selector that pulls only light and a random selector that pulls only dark. Is Green Euphine Labyrinth still a thing? It is not. There is no more Euphine Labyrinth, guys. Hate to say it. That piece, and then the neck has 21 attack. Booyah. Looking good, Euphine. Looking good. Let's see. We just need to reforge this to get you above 2,000. Wait a minute. What did I do? Oh, it did the glitch. It did the glitch. There we go. Okay, we're above 2,000. The speed is all right. Not really what it was. Yeah, 162. Not great, but it should do it. The damage is on point. Especially with the torrent. Hi, what is Alencia useful for? She's a really strong injury unit, so she's pretty good in PvP, especially when paired with Young Senya. But she doesn't really have any PvE usages. Only Guild War, Arena, and RTA. Yo, Byako. Is it about the selector ticket only going up to Blooming Litica? Because I put a whole ass video about that with the word drama in red letters on it. Worse? Lay it on me, man. What are you doing now, Epic 7? Catch a Zeeg edited. Okay. Collect carrots to lure Zeeg free away from Victorica. Play the game, collect carrots, gold exchange carrots, gold exchange carrots. Gain carrots after spending more than 10 energy. Chance to earn carrots goes up. All the same, right? Players collect carrots to be tamed like this. Okay, yeah. Great. New returning heirs will have access to different exchanges. We knew that. Help track down Zeeg. Daily carrots. Each daily carrot can be obtained once per day and will reset according to service time. If you have more than 11 quick battles, you'll be able to claim the daily carrots quick battle. Eric's not quick battle. Feature will not be able to claim the reward for daily quick battling. What's the drama? Oh yeah, week 2. I'm looking right at it, Biako. What am I missing? And this is what we got. Huh. Destruction gear. So this must, I mean, the new heirs and returning heirs will have access to different versions of the exchange. So any new players, I wonder if this is what new players are seeing. And this is what veterans are seeing. Week 1, no ML selector. Yeah, we already knew that one ML selector was week 2 and the other ML selector was week 4. We knew there was no selector week 1. The yellow selector was week 2 and the dark selector was week 4. If you watch my video, you know that. John, you have the one with Destro. Are you a newer player, or have you been playing for longer than 2025? As long as Cheyenne, if you have the one with the Destro set in it, let me know how old your account is. If you're considered a newer returning player. Why am I looking at fire? Who else? Friendship Farm. I noticed the gold costs are different. They're making vets work harder for it than newbies. I've been playing since the anniversary event, but returned for the update. So class 5's return. So there you go. There you go, Biako. This is what veterans are going to see, and this is what new and returner players are going to see. There are no ML selectors. There's not since 2019 has there ever been an ML selector in this game. It is not something they do. It's actually like damaging to the game to give out ML selectors. Okay, is there anybody here that needs leveled up friendship-wise? Oh, backup Luna. Got Victorica on there. Okay, let's see if we can friendship farm with just you fiend guys. I guess we can turn everybody else's skills off so it's faster. The headhunt is, I mean, that's not really a selector, right? Because a selector is an actual ticket. The headhunt, you won't get coins for dupes from the headhunt. A selector you will because it's a summon ticket. I think Teiyu is the last eligible unit for 2025 headhunt. You are probably right. Probably. Do we know if there's another free Book of Memories ticket hidden in the con? There are 2, if I'm not mistaken. If you do the Hero's Path, you get 2 of them, but I strongly recommend you use them for Bittersweet Festival, because that's needed to complete Tamarin's Specialty Change. And I would use the other one on Rangar's Chaotic Full Moon Festival, because that's where you get the artifact Midnight Bloom, which is so important early on for clearing a lot of content. And then just later on, when you got the time, drop 900 Skies on Eulogy if you want to min-max farm. Otherwise, just stick to the adventure farming. But those are the 3 big ones. Chatty's not important until you get Sylvan Sage Vivian. Then you go get Chatty. Nobody else gets that artifact. And to be honest with you, Sylvian, she is one of the hardest to gear units in the game. So by the time you pulled Sylvian and are ready to play Sylvian, 900 Sky Stones ain't gonna be that big of a deal, too. When does the headhunt start? November. So episode 411 is good for AP farming? Nope, but episode 410 is. Yeah, there is no 411. 410 is good for AP farming. All of them are good for AP farming, Fat Hot Shot. Whether you farm episode 1 or episode 5, they all pay the exact same AP. The only reason to farm the harder, higher episodes is better gold and stigma drops, but they all drop the exact same amount of AP, no matter what one you farm. It'll look like they drop more. You're like, well, this one says it drops 20, and this one only drops 8. Tristen's crazy. Well, except the 20 drop stage costs 20, and the 8 stamina stage drops 8. It's one, every stamina you spend gives you 1 AP, no matter where you're at. Yeah, this is a no mola, Euthine. I think Arya, Sylvan Sage Vivian, Faithless Lidica, I think those are the top 3 hardest units to build in this game for competitive play. She's doing it, guys. She's doing it. Bystander's up there. Sure. She's up there, sure. We need one more so we can say top 5, because nobody says top 4. I'm not a savage. Sweet. Look at my farm team. Look at her go. You need a friendship artifact. Change to growth artifact. That's an XP. Victorica's on that one. Kral's on that one. Microphone. There's a friendship artifact. Okay, when you say things like top model, Hellion, things like that, I guess that can be our esoteric number 5. Units that have to go first. If you don't have the speed to build them, they're pretty fucking hard to build. But, I don't know. That's just a matter of, have you rolled enough gear? Do you have the specific stat type to outspeed other people? Also suited a tier list on this the day of the Origin update, like on the hardest units to build. That's a cool tier list. An AP farm event today, right? XP AP gold farm event. AP farm, and XP boost. So let's go ahead and farm the shit out of today. Let's collect all this stuff. And let's let's go ahead and buy the XP booster too. Wait, is Ein's a real unit? For Biako. That's a sick piece, man. Congrats. What's Baka's rank? I'm not sure. I think we lost the most recent one, so probably not great. We're 767. Because of Kev. I know we lost it by 120 points. We literally lost it by one fucking win. It wasn't just Kev. There's a couple of people are like, oh, I forgot to do my Guild War fight. How many Crow artifacts do we need, do you guys think? I got 2. I think I got 2. How many do you guys think we need of the Crow artifact? Why is it? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong damn column. Yeah, I've only got 2 of them. You think 2 is enough? Okay. 3 for me. Oh, tags book. Oh, we got a 5-star, baby. We got my Library of Congress expanding. Can we get another tags book, please? Powder. Hello, Collie. Yeah, I heard it's pretty sick on Hua. Giving up on Sigurd's, though, doing that. Hello, Hazel. Show me Ice Crow. That is the... That is like... that looks exactly like Crow doesn't. Who do we want here, guys? What green unit do we want? What do you think? Armin? I think we do not want Armin. Alencia? I could handle an Alencia. I think what we want here is a Runka. Let's go, baby. Show me a Runka. Go! Warrior? Fuck. It'll be like that sometimes. You ask for a hot furry and you get an elf boy. Clear with 50 times, reach RC level 8. I'm already RC level 8. Okay, let's just go and do a few rifts. Oh, just going in and did it. Okay. Might as well go do this, right? Oh, wait. Said normal, didn't it? Said normal. So I gotta wait till May. Yep. if you did, I told people not to do it. People did it. One of the reputation missions needs you to clear the hell raid, and people who did it before the update are kind of jacked because you can't go and fight the bosses anymore. You can't fight the queen. It's okay, guys. It's okay. May will be here before you know it. Being lazy has its perks. Okay, points. Point. This. Gotta clear this 50 times. That's gonna be a grind. Been meaning to ask, since the corrupted relics reset every Monday, can I stockpile them and use them at once the month ends? No, they reset at the end of the month. At least that's my understanding. Everything except for your level resets at the end of the month, so make sure you use them. But maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's really no reason to stockpile them. I mean, I guess you can, once you get what you want, you could do some more, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see if they roll over or if they reset. Wait, is there a cap? Let's see if there's a cap. No, because it just shows it takes 10 to purify. There's nothing to indicate there's a cap. I don't know. That's the big question, to see if they reset or not at the end of the month. We know this resets. I'll ask the CMs about it, see if they can find out about it. Because otherwise, yeah, if you get what you want, then you can save it to give you more chances to get what you want the following month. That would be the play. Unless they all go away, then you're kind of screwed. OP Payboy, just go to your summon tab. And it's right here on your summon tab, bottom right-hand corner. Here's your box. There's your overflow. Oh, I forgot my daily stamina. You're welcome, buddy. Yeah, I won't be able to find that out today. It's Sunday, but I'll see what I can find. I'll see if I can get an answer to that. The level 78 equipment in the event shop has text saying increased barrier effect granted to the caster by 3%. Can you give me a screenshot of that, Shion? Yeah, I reset. I friggin' refreshed the shop like crazy yesterday, but Arunca secured. So we're good. We're good for Arunca. It cost about 20,000 sky stones, but we made it happen. I also have enough Cov bookmarks that I'm ready for whatever banner drops next. I was gonna go for another Prow artifact, but I think maybe I sit on them now. If you guys are saying 2's enough. Sometimes the buttons don't work and it drives me nuts. When is E7 doing a 10x refresh? It's been long enough. 10x refresh. Hey, you got Supreme Gallic to 6-star. Good job, man. Did you like that video? Did it make you feel a little bit better about pulling Gallic? Check Hero Collection and see the number. Oop. Is Espa collab ever going to come back? It is not. I mean, I won't say it's a fundamental impossibility, but they have shown no interest in pursuing that collab, and Espa has shown no interest in re-engaging that collab. It kind of lost money. Espa has changed their look and has moved on to different styles of art and everything. And Spagate's more interested in collaboration. You know, rerun collabs don't make as much money as original collabs, and the original collab lost money. So why is this? There's, I think I'm pretty safe to say it's not coming back. But I don't sit in on those meetings. Yeah, for people that really want Espa on their account, I mean, short of buying an account with the units already on it, don't really have access to it. Not that I'm endorsing breaking the terms of service by buying accounts. Full disclosure. I think basically if there's been a collab, it's not coming back. Guilty Gear and Overlord are the most likely to rerun, but even those I don't think, I think they have just kind of decided we're not going to do reruns anymore. That will give access to the artifacts via this new class summon system that's coming up, and that way we don't have to keep, you know, rerunning old collabs that people, you know, they like them, but, you know, nobody gets hyped for a rerun unless they missed the first one. I believe they're new anime avatars. Are they not otaku, or are they the original OG ones? You re-roll your Orbis, Tris. I don't get the Orbis stuff until tomorrow. I'm on a global server, so I don't get my new drop yet. My home cream Steve showing Victorica how to get this one back. Upper right-hand corner, click on these boxes, go down here and click this thing that looks like a house, and it'll take you to the screen where you can change your lobby themes around. When do you think we're going to get another collab? I kind of expected one in April, but now I have my doubts. We'll have to see. I think usually there's one in April, May range, and then there's one in October, November range. But we'll have to see. They don't leak that stuff. No problem, buddy. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Orbis Guide. What's it want me to do next? Oh, not Orbis Guide, stupid reputation. Solo leveling collab would be cool. Clear Golem on hard. Hard. Oh, thank you, Sean. Let me look. Increase barrier effect granted to the caster by 3%. That's crazy. You guys ever see this before? They're giving unique gear additional effects. Yeah, so that's new. I wonder if we'll start seeing this on other stuff. That's very, very interesting. Do you have Victorica Golem team? No, I'm just bursting through it for the first time rewards. Wait, did that say I had to have Victorica on the team? Nah, I was just my Victorica. Ooh, sorry about that. My Victorica's still being leveled, guys. Okay, Golem Hell. Let's go kill us some rock monsters. Are there more quests after the Journey Succession, or is the Hero's Path the replacement for it entirely? I believe it's the replacement for it entirely, but I don't have a new player account, so I'm a little bit blind on those changes. I'll accept level 78 gear if it has unique effects like that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Wonder if it stacks per piece. That's a good question. That's like if you have multiple with that effect, do you get 6%? Now it doesn't say that. It doesn't show it under a set bonus, guys. It doesn't show it under a set bonus. It just says wearing this does this, just like it does this stuff. The set bonus stuff's down here. It's not part of the set bonus. It's just having this on. Very interesting. You're stuck on Abyss 92. Any tips? TristenWulf, Abyss 92.
Lately, I've been having people.
Can you build this team? You can build this team. You can go into Abyss 92 and press auto. Upper right hand corner, literally it's full auto team. If you can't build this team, then you want to go up into YouTube and type in I'm_TSU Abyss 92, and he will show you how to do it with a beginner's guide using extremely new player friendly free to play units, right? He's got free Ross, free Commander Lorena, free Tamarin, and Kyrus, who's a 3-star unit that you can pick up from normal summons. There's 2 ways for you to do it. Hopefully that helps you out. Fastest team to clear 410. For me, that team was... Oh, this team is dog slow. What are we on here? Stage 2. I will end this one. I mean, you're saying fastest, right? You're not going to say free to play friendly or easy to gear, right? You just want fastest. Oh, nice. Nice dual attack strays. Nice way to ruin your Hellcutter stack. That's okay. Still kills. There you go. That's my fastest team. But there's no friendship farming or anything. But it's giga fast. Legitimately, I could probably ditch strays and it would still be pretty fast with a friendship unit. Because that friendship unit's going to die and get replaced by somebody else. Use display units, Arby. But this isn't new player friendly. These units are not ethically geared. I've gotten 30 golden carrots in 10 rift runs. Sample size is a bit small, but if I keep looking at the same pace, looking at about 110 to 120 rift runs to max out golden carrots. Hey, I'm just glad it's not buy this pack to get golden carrots. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, don't even need strays. I bet if you want a free-to-play version, you could probably replace Vildred with Mercedes and burn through this pretty quick, too. You know, screw it. Let's just run this. Gonna run this one. Yeah, Tory Bunny PTSD. You aren't kidding me. You're Banshee on normal. Question. Can I just do this on... Let me pause this for a second. Can I use, like, my quick battles for this? Ooh. Let's do one quick battle. We just gotta do it, and this is normal. Quick battle. Done. It works. It counts. Okay, so now we can do it on hard. Really? I gotta collect the one before to open it. Sure. Oh, wait. It's Banshee. Okay, now I can do Banshee on hard. This isn't so bad if you can use quick. Doesn't feel like as much of a time waster. Hey, I have the Tory background still on my background. You don't want it on the background anymore, Space Eel, or? Gotcha. Do we know where to get the selector tickets from the selective summon replacement? I'm not finding it, or if we already completed, are we not getting it? I think you get it for completing chapter 1 and chapter 3, don't you? If I'm remembering right. Anybody else able to advise on that? Oh. The fuck? Don't die, Tori. Or Fene. Fene, what the fuck? Oh. Or not Fene, it's... Red Girl. Red Schneel. As a manic. Oh, okay. Is Fene good for Wyvern? Yes, but no. She can solo it if you overgear her. She can 2-man it if you undergear her, but all the Fene teams for Wyvern are slow. She's not that great for a fast Wyvern, and if you're farming Wyvern, you want to do it fast. I'm glad it helped, Monster. Yes. They put it over in Book of Memories. It's no longer really worth farming at all. It's garbage stage. Normal. Oh no, I'm out of quick battles. You could do the Wyvern challenge. Yeah, you could. Bologna one shot? You sure it was a Bologna one shot Wyvern, or were you thinking of the Celestial Mercedes one shot? The Bologna one shot Banshee still works. Daydream Joker does not work on Rift. It activates and then the boss ignores it. So you will see the words Daydream Joker appear and think it's working, but the boss ignores the extra damage. It's kind of a weird spaghetti coding thing of it's not that the artifact doesn't work, it's that the boss ignores its effect, which causes some confusion when people see the artifact proccing, but you're not getting any more damage. Strawberry cake does work. Yeah, that's a classic one. SSB, Corinne Singelica Cigarette. Old school. Sometimes old school is the best. If anybody needs to make Katie's stable, just put Lionheart Thermia. You put Lionheart Thermia on the team, it's 100% success rate. Oh, yeah. If you're talking about the SSB one shot, yeah, it should still work. The changes to her shouldn't have messed with that. Where do you view ads? You can only view ads on a Google device or an iOS device because the ad campaign is run by iTunes and the ad campaign is run by Google Play. Smilegate doesn't run ad campaigns. They're not an advertiser, so they don't really have access to it. They don't. Their platform doesn't work through the iTunes store or the Google Play store, so you got no way to tie into ads on that. So if you want to watch ads, you have to pop open an emulator or whip out your phone and play the game there to watch the ads. There's no theoretically possible way for them to do ads on the PC client. Is Sid's advantageous element thingy? No, it's still advantageous. There's just no longer the damage reductions. Sid's advantageous element let him do a shit ton more damage, but you also got the bonus from being elemental advantage. Now Sid just doesn't, it didn't make Sid any weaker. Not having damage reduction's one thing, but having damage increase is different. Sid legit gets a damage increase. All the other elements just don't get a damage decrease. Sorry, I don't have the commands working on YouTube side yet, so here I'll copy and paste the link for you. There you go. stupid. What's MCD on Fribbles? Maximum crit damage. So you basically take your attack times your crit damage, and that's your MCD. So if you have 1,000 attack and 200 crit damage, you'll have 2,000 MCD. 1,000 times 2.00 for your 200%. 2,000 MCD. So it's a way to calculate your maximum damage if you crit versus just DMG, which will calculate if your crit's not 100%. If your crit's 50%, it'll calculate your DMG basing on you critting half of the time and not critting the other half of the time to get you your average damage stat, whereas MCD shows you your damage when you always crit. If your crit chance is at 100%, your MCD and your DMG columns will be identical because you always crit. The first one, if you're going to run Storm Sword. The second one, if you're going to run Dust Devil. Kaz. Does C-Poly need effectiveness? No, but it's really fucking nice. It's really fucking nice. I wouldn't sack any speed to get effectiveness, but you know, I always look for boots on her. I always look for whatever speed main boot I got that's got the highest effectiveness stat on, just to give her a little bit more. And there's some absolute villains out there who run her on Cursed Compass, just get that initial 50 effectiveness right out of the gate. Absolute villains. Hey, congrats on the gold transmit. Those are rare. Please tell me I'm done with this. It's good. Except for that. Wait, are they already getting carrots? You remember how when Ancient Inheritance start, Asia gets to go into Ancient Inheritance like about 12 hours before all the other servers do because their resets are at a different time? That's who you're seeing getting the stuff. Asia and Korea and I believe Japan are already activated that event. The rest of us, our server reset is still about 13 hours away. I mean, kind of a big perk is subjective. I mean, they get a little bit of advanced knowledge or advanced access to it, but they also don't get advanced knowledge of it, right? New events come out. You know, Ancient Inheritance comes out. They don't know what the maps will look like. They got to discover it. A new Advent comes out. Nobody's got guides up yet. Sometimes having advanced knowledge isn't always the best thing because you don't get the scouting. The rest of the servers lets the Asia server scout for them, and we have more time to play in the event with the scouted information. They've got to be the ones who scout, and their event ends before ours is ended. So, the advantage is you don't get spoilers. You get the first one to see the shiny new content. If really something insane drops from it, you technically have that insane thing for 13 hours over the other people, which could give a competitive edge in a tournament situation. That happens on a weekend, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not. I like the change to the Auden thing. I like that they make it farmable. You're not limited to, you can only change once a week, and then you got to wait till next week for the AP shop to refresh. Instead, you can just farmer mats. The people that like changing their Auden around a lot, instead of farming these stages, they can farm the stages that drop her mats and just stack up on shit tons of mats, and then they can change her whenever they want. So yeah, that's kind of nice for people who want to be able to swap their Audens around all the time. Legitimate, I might change my farm to the Auden blue mat and the Auden gold mat phase just for when Holo Trials dictates using Ice Auden. This isn't bad. It's not wicked fast, but it's doable. And it's letting me farm with Victorica. If I put strays on here, it's a one-shot, but without strays, I think it's still viable. Is there a better way to get Molagora now, or is it still mega stingy? That is one of their biggest money makers. But I tell you what, the Heart of Orbis giving out 20 Molagora a month, that's pretty freaking nice. That almost doubles our monthly income of Molagora. That's pretty damn generous. That's your call, ZMD. I think Abyssal Euthine is one of the better units in the game right now. But your dream unit could be in the next shop. If you want to wait and see and buy for sure, then you do you. How long is the shop? How much longer is in this shop rotation? Nope, I do not think that's a typo. I think the pay-to-win one is ass flam because they want you to buy the pay-to-win one. So why would they make the free one same value as the paid one? Why would you want to buy the paid one then? Marketing 101, my man. Surprisingly, the paid parking spots are always better than the free parking spots. The meal you get at the soup kitchen is nowhere near as good as the meal you got at the Ritz-Carlton. That's just the way the world works. Paid is always better. Life isn't fair, and anybody who tells you different is trying to sell you something. I got Euthine, and geez, he's just no good. Not as good as some other units. Talking about green Euthine, she's not bad, but she lost like one of her main jobs. There is no Savara Goblin shop anymore. Is Epic 7 fixing the hero's path as any form of bugs, glitches, or am I able to clear it normally and get all the rewards without worrying about fixes? Are there any issues with Heroes Path still? I know they hot patched a lot of things. You got Abyssal Euthine? Abyssal Euthine is busted good. She is busted good, but she is hard to build. She's definitely in the top 10% of hard units to build. Not a lot of people have good lifesteal, and it requires very specific stats on it. You saw I'd use Fribbles to figure it out. Yeah, we even found that Abyssal can freaking 3-man team farm a 3 friendship farm team these the hardest levels of adventure. So I mean, if nothing else, you can make an AP farmer out of her. Trauma Euphine is my dream ML. Yep, she can do auto tower. She's good on defense. And she's an evergreen unit. She shuts down CR push. The only other unit that slows down CR push is Politis. And Politis is nothing compared to you. And you can run her with Politis. Get the double slow down. By the way, Tristen, designer a little bit, does need effectiveness as well. Yeah, I think a little bit of effectiveness on Dilibet's good, just to make sure you stick the resets. I don't think you need a ton. She's gonna reset and defense break the people she needs to. I think you're never gonna get enough effectiveness on her to like reset a DN or a Destina, but everything else. There is a Dilibet effect thing for real. Some people just run her like Giga effectiveness and have her shut everything down. That's interesting. Not a lot of units have an AoE S1. That's pretty good. Does Sigrid need effectiveness? It depends. It depends. You can build a one-shot team relying on her not needing effectiveness, but sometimes you don't have the gear and you need the effectiveness to get a couple extra bleeds so that her S3 hits harder. The penetration on her S3 depends on the number of debuffs. So if she can get a couple extra bleeds out there, then she'll hit even harder. But once you can gear her to the point where she can one-shot without those bleeds, she doesn't need any effectiveness at all. For Rift chest, how many runs of Rift do you need to drop one chest? Because I'm 200 runs in. Yeah, it's RNG. Oh, wait, you're still 4 out of 4? It can only drop 4, dude. If you're 4 out of 4, you've gotten all you can. Okay, this looks pretty consistent. I'm just going to let this fly. $23. Good lord. We'll never have to worry about these again with the adventure farming. It's a 4-week-long event, Fernando. Go ahead and click and look at the other weeks and see. It was a little bit fuzzy in the video with Zeeg turning tickets into other tickets. Euphine is kind of nasty. She's probably the only 2023 unit who didn't fall off. I don't know if I'd say the only, but she's pretty freaking solid. ML Shu was 2023, and look at that girl fly. Do we still get a limited hero and a limited artifact selector? Yes. Yes. I believe they're week 2 and week 4, I think. I'd have to look at the list. Guys, I think I'm tapped out of things to do in E7 until I run out of stamina. Guess I can kill some things in the arena. Oh. At least my defense is holding up. Ew. What kind of asshole does this? Oh. I'll have to figure out what gear he was on. We'll just switch together. Nope, free on equip ends at midnight in Korea, which was about 6 hours ago. Oh. Oops. I forgot about Bellion not letting me soul burn, and now my Zeo's in the wrong spot, and I lose for fun. You cannot get Asflan from this free selector. There's a 16-month blackout window, and Asflan was only 5 months ago. Several, yes. And you can always farm unrecorded, or you can always farm Eulogy for a Saint for more level 15 helms if it's a problem. I'm just not sure I want to do that cheese. I'm thinking about it, though. I'm thinking about it. Take a substantial damage loss just to make her harder to kill. I'm not so sure about it yet. What sets drop in Eulogy? All of them. It's just only weapons, helms, armor, and boots, though. Gotta piss her off. What a pain in the ass this defense is. You know what? Who fucking cares? Get this. Poof. You're big mad. I make sure this dies because she can ruin my team. Oh my god, Proof of Valor. That's okay. You're dead. Proof of Valor this. Setting her on fire. Is that, yeah, you cannot get Frida, you cannot get Ida, you cannot get Tori, you cannot get Senya, you cannot get Flan. Feel like I'm missing some other units too. Blooming Litica was January. You can't get any, but you can't, basically, if it's limited, you can't get anything in 2025 or 2024 except for Biblis and Litica. Oh yeah, that would lock Laia out too, wouldn't it? Because Laia came out after Biblis. Yeah, she was Valentine's. No Laia either. Think they're going to bring back Brawl? God, I hope not, but they probably will. Hey, Chad Hammonds, thank you for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you had a good stream. These defenses are starting to become a pain in my ass. This one. Loving the new Origins. Glad to hear it. Yeah, the new update event is freaking fat. I want to hurt you the most. Hey, Goshen. Drama. We have 3 days to get enough carrots for the light 5-star ticket. Is that enough time? What do you mean 3 days? Neo Zhao, can you elaborate? I thought that I thought that the weeks should be open the entire length of the event. So you can get carrots for like the next 4 weeks and then just go back to the week 1 tab and buy the stuff there. You don't have to buy all of week 1's tab now. Just get the things you want, then go to week 2, get the things you want, and by the time you're at week 4, you get things that you want in week 4, and then whatever you got left, you can go back and pick up the ancillary stuff. Don't waste your tickets on shit you don't want. Save them for week 2. Oh, before the MLC. Yes. That is true. If you're talking about, yeah, you got 3 days to farm enough to get the light summon. If you want to do the light summon before the banner change into ML Arunca. Yes, that is true. I don't know if it's enough time. This new Crow is doing good damage against Flans. Yeah, the new Crow is basically old Hua Young on steroids. Like anybody that I can't wait for all the people that say, I wish they would bring old Hua Young back. I don't think she's a problem anymore, to start crying about how Crow is just destroying them. One for you. What's Ahmed do? Ahmed's another push. She gives skill null, and she's skill null important, and she gives swift action, which helps on my Rylet team. Poof. I might have trouble killing this Flan. Oh my god, a counter-attack Bellion. Never mind, we're good. Especially since we crit. Bellion, Parsetti, sorry. Bellianacetti. You know what? It is nice, Goshen. It's super nice to have Roy. I wake up every day thinking, God, it must suck to not have Roy. Imagine, can't even imagine what that would be like. God, must be awful. Ow, stop hitting my Roy. Cool floaty of death. Does this mean collab units have reruns, or are they the real limited units? They're the real limited units. Collab units don't really have reruns. How you been doing, Goshen? Been a minute. Lamo. Oh my god, I'm surprised. She counterattacked. Now she's not. Now this isn't gonna kill. Now I'm dead. Lamo. Don't go into silk. Don't go into silk. Don't go into silk. You son of a bitch. 1 in 4 chance. We had a 75% chance to win. Okay, we're still good. We still win. Hey, Ignito, thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate it. Don't counter me. Don't counter me. Okay, the Stiggers doesn't heal you. Get fucked. Oh my god, she lived. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Surely this kills? I hate this game. Frickin' counter Hua Youngs are the worst. The absolute worst. What a villain. I want to use my Rylet team, and it's not letting me. You know, screw it. I'm going to use my Rylet team anyway, and it's going to be amazing. Oh, you guys are going to love this. Ready for this? Rylet's S3 skill gives himself a 50% CR put. Oh, sorry. His Rylet's passive gives himself a something here. Where does it say? It's somewhere in here. Increases combat readiness by 50%. Swift action increases combat readiness by 50% at the end of his turn. So let's just drop an S3 right into here. Boop. Everyone say bye, Bellion. This will do a little bit of damage. 23k. Oh look, Rylet's ready again. Here, Mort, hold this. Bam, bam. Mort's looking a little threadbare. Here, Mort, hold this. Oh no, Mort's back again. That's okay, Mort. Yeah, you know what? Let's just make sure Mort's gone. We can hit Bellion now. Bellion Assetti, remember? We'll hit this here. Flop, flop. Now, normally his S3 would have gone off now, except friggin' Resource Reduction Queen over here is a pain in the ass, but we'll hit you here. What you gonna do now? Everything's Bellion today. Everything was Payra yesterday. Today, Bellion's on my mind. Chop, chop. So if you don't have Roy, you can use Rylet. He's almost more fun than Roy, especially if you find a team without freaking C-Poly on it. They're just few and far between. It seems like Harsetti and C-Poly are joined at the fucking hip. Wish I could find one for you. Way cooler, but... Oh my god! But it's BBK. Oh wait! Wait, oh frig it, it's Elvira. It's worse than freaking C-Poly. I think I can do this. I'm pretty sure I can do it. Let's try it. Who are some good PvE characters? I mean, all the ones that you get from the hunts, but Free Spirit Tierra, Tamarin, any unit that's got dual attack built into it, Kitty Clarissa, Camilla. Units that have AoE on their A1 skill are always really good. Other than that, general kind of listing, it kind of gets very specific on what content you're trying to clear. Any Asia gang here, did you get Hall trial rewards after reset? Yeah, let me know. Let's see. So we'll... You know what? We're just going to see if this is a fake BBK or not. Is this a fake BBK? Tell me it's a fake BBK. Fake BBK. Easiest game of my life. Swift action for Mr. Rylet. Here you go, Mort. Oh no, he's back. The pool floaty's what got him, guys. The pool floaty's what got him. Did I touch the child? I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. If I just S3 her, then skill nulls up. Child's still going to take a turn. Let's kill the child. Death! Poof! Okay, BBK, what you gonna do to all of my Ahmed skill nulls? Boop, boop. Oh my god, that was awful. Chop, chop, nice! Yeah, it was a wild out of context there, wasn't it? Murdering children is what Arena is all about. Let's see if we can do it through another sea poly. All the trials reward count is bugged. Okay, I will let the powers to be know. Themes, all of trials, payout is not working based on feedback from Asia server. Port. Oh my god, your freaking bellying last night, Prof, that was crazy. Is there any new arena team for newish players that you can use to beat Harsetia? Yeah, but it's slow. It sucks and it's slow, but you can do it. Hang on here. You just gotta tank down and wait. Bye, Mort. Oh, victorious flag. Bye, Mort. Hope you get a holy sack from your selector, Mort. Chop. Chop. Chop, chop. No bullying. Damn, I thought that would kill. Oh well. You guys like the Rylet team? Isn't it fun? CPP just top righted, right? Okay, classic Arcetti defense. So we want to turn off the child, so we will need something to deal with that. What would be good here? This will cleanse her. Then we just need to chop through this. BK is not terrible. Try a BK. An RB could too. I think this could work. So basically 2 Giga Tanky units to reduce damage, and somebody who can cleanse all the debuffs, and then a damage dealer. Oh shit, I'm about to get stepped on by Mort. Mistakes were made. Should have used RB instead of BBK. Oh, never mind. Somehow, my BBK survived that shit. Okay. Sweet miracle up here. New Crow's kind of crazy in this week's Holo Trial. Of course he is. He's on banner, so they have to write. And what Holo Trials is always about, selling the new unit. We all kind of knew Crow was going to be necessary. Only you can answer that question. You got to look at those rewards and see if they are max value for you or not. Poof! Full auto. So it's literally just take a nuclear DPS. RB would be really good. BBK is fine. Something that can just do some damage. And then a couple of really bulky tanks to squeeze some of the damage off. And then a cleanser like Mediator Queric or Laya. This one's a little unusual because of her. Can I do this with RB? I wonder if I can do this with RB. Are you missing gear, RB? You're not. What's the BBK build? She's just a damage BBK. I just went all damage instead of ER, and ER version works fine too, but I find there's too many effectiveness Arcettis out there to make it worth it, so I just accept the fact that it gets debuff. This is a little awkward. The Senya on Senya action's a little scary. Try it though, see what happens. I've got Ilanov, he doesn't, so his Senya is less of a threat to me than mine is to him. Auto. I'll restore the balance. Blammo. Ow. Done did it now. You went and pissed off my Senya.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
It is for Asia server, Varric. The rest of us, it starts at it starts for reset at everybody. It's just Asia's already had their reset. Oh no, I'm gonna get stepped on. This might kill my RB. Oh no, but he's back. Ooh, bad timing. This finishes off my RB, unfortunately. Pop by RB. Oh, damn, my Ilanov too. This one might not end so well, guys. Yeah, we lose this one. What's it like living in the future, Deshiro? Oh no, it's one of those 100% counter more. Aim. So if you want an improved version, there's this one. But yeah, the other one still works just fine. There's the newest one. You do not need a heal buff. Ow. Ow. Stop it. It's help. Ow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Good job on the 3%. That's okay. They went and pissed off my Senya. So I can't use yet. I'll have to save it for next. Yay. I love this. Yes, my Hua is on counter, but unlike I'm on the left-hand side of the screen, so I don't get the counter. Only Mort, who, if you touch anything, gets the counter because he's got the on the right side of the screen passive boost that you will never convince me right side does not have. Oh, you know what? Asserter's right. Freaking Mort. Thank that news dump with the... Yeah, yeah, you're welcome, man. We can get on top of this Mort. 30%, guys. It's really only 30%. Hey, Veilhead, thank you much for the raid, buddy. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, welcome. %, guys. 100% of the time, every time. Good night, brother, man. You know, and this absolute felon put that mort on freaking 3F too. All right, you know what? I know it doesn't count, but it deserves nothing less than to be murdered by the Edgelord. I don't care. I'm spending Sky Stones. I want revenge. Oh man, I was wondering how horrifying she's going to be with her new EE. What you got, Ulysses? You can ask me while Rylet does horrible things to this guy's team. Oh, that did say 31k damage, didn't it? Here you go, Mort. Hold this. Yeah, you'll counter me now? You go counter me now, Mort? You go counter now? How about you? Counter now? You can't counter. You know why you can't counter? Because you're dead. Okay, you little shit. What you gonna do now? The Sylvan Sage Vivian still working Hall of Trials this week? Yes, sir. You can go to YouTube and search for TristenWulf Hall of Trials. You have to spell it well. All right, there it is. 5 days ago. Use the ones 5 days ago. I know I reused the thumbnail and just changed the font. Don't at me over it. I was tired. But yeah, this is for the one that goes away like at the end of the day today, though. If that's one you're looking for, I use Sylvian for that to get my score. Young Senya solos, I believe. Shut your dirty mouth, Ricardo. What do I think in the new FCC? I've legit not gotten a chance to do any PvP. All I've been doing lately is covering news, making guides, and answering questions. Outside of a little bit of arena, I haven't gotten to fight anybody else's units yet. Okay. It seems about the right time on Easter to murder a child. So drop it right here. Get the fuck off my screen, little criminal. Is Guard Captain Crow worth the bookmarks, or should I have... Do you want to do any kind of PvP? If you want to do any kind of PvP, I think Crow's a must-have. I think Crow is probably one of the strongest RTA units we've had in a long heckin' time, but if you don't care about RTA at all, you could maybe pass on him, because although he is like Red Hua Young level insane in RTA, he doesn't really have any uses in PvE, or I don't know, he might be okay in Guild Wars. I haven't really found much use for him in Arena yet, but I can tell you that Hall of Trials is all about selling the current banner, so it's guaranteed he's going to be instrumental in the next Hall of Trials if you care about that. Fire Crow will one-tap Yellow Arunca? Possibly. Possibly. Is he good in PvE too? I just pulled him. I've not found any use for him in PvE, like, at all. Dude! Dude! We got 2! We got 2 in 17 clears? I did 8,000 stamina yesterday making that guide, and I only got 1. And we got 2. That's wild. I'm doing the hardest stage. I'm doing but I mean it's the goldstone, all of those special drops, it's the same loot tree for every single stage. So you don't have, it's not like one stage does the other. Can this be one-shotted? It can be. If I decide to not friendship farm and put my my thermonuclear strays on here, who is a warrior, not a mage, I should be able to one-shot it. Yeah, I think I can do this. I mean, it one-shot stage 4. This one's tankier, though. As long as my Vildred cuts, it should be fine. These stupid moose are so damn tanky, and they heal up here, which means my Tyria won't target them. She'll just pound the beaver, and that kills. This kill. Oh. But he should cut. He should cut. Yeah, he cuts and kills. We're good. Bang. Top kill. Go ahead and kill her. Fine. Her job's done. And we drop a insane Hellcutter stack strays and poof. So yeah, it can be one-shotted. But then I don't get to friendship farm somebody, so just knock strays out and friendship farm and level my Victorica. And if you don't have Vildred, I'm pretty sure you can put Fire Mercedes in here and farm at a very good pace with these 3 free units with Fire Meru in place of Vildred. If you really, really, really want a friendship farm, you drop Abyssal Euphine in there and then 3 friendship units. It's slow, but she can solo the whole damn thing all by herself. Abyssal Euphine and a Sigurd Scythe Lone Crescent Bologna can solo, both can solo this phase. I really hope they don't decide to lower the gold transmit rates. I hope they don't either, because their rates are terribly low. I mean, you're talking probably about like 40 or 50,000 stamina to get enough gold transmits to do 1 summon. How do we get Victorica imprints? Free Victoria imprints too. You don't get free Victorica imprints. You just pull her when you summon 4 stars. Like she's literally on the summon table. You can I want to make sure this clears fine. Oh, this is clearing fine. Crazy. Ouch, poor Vildred. Oh yeah, easy fight. Must say I'm not loving the new UI. Ever seems to be hidden, requiring multiple tabs. You know, with 1 or 2 very few exceptions, everything has significantly fewer tabs to get to what you're looking for. It's just new. It's different, right? Nothing's where we remember it, so there's going to be an acclimation period. But I do think it's far more intuitive for newer players. But yeah, you just go over to the summon tab and just like doing your regular summons. You know, Victorica could be in here. That's how I got my second Victorica. I am leveling the correct Victorica, right? Right? Yeah, there's the other one. So I got her off of a daily summon yesterday. Oh no, it wasn't a daily. So I got her while I was pulling for Crow. If they lower the drop rate, you'll get fewer spends than Elston's. Hot damn, guys. We've really been live for 3.5 hours. I was wanting to stream a little bit of Raid today, but I've got to go take care of some IRL stuff, so I think we might wrap it up here. Too bad. I had a lot of shit to do in Raid. Oh well. We'll do some Raid stuff tomorrow. Sound good? Anybody have any questions? Any last minute stuff? Any things they want to know? Any burning questions that are in the back of their head? Any requests for what my next guide is going to be about? How was my day? It was spent in a dark basement playing video games with my friends, so pretty fucking good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the kind words. You guys are awesome. Love you all. And that's why I'm going to send you somewhere fun. So let's see. Who is playing Epic 7 right now? Category. Ooh. Wow, we got a lot of people playing Epic 7 today. We raided Derp yesterday. You know, let's go say hi to Gabe. Sky King, I used to fall asleep listening to Sky King stream to try to like learn by osmosis on how to RTA. It's really glad to see him back and hanging out again. So everybody go say hi to Gabe, aka the Sky King, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow for Mola Monday, maybe do some Hall of Trials, and maybe a little bit of Raid after that. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.